So to anybody that watches this video that is female, happy Mother's Day. Good morning to everybody that watches this channel. And I thank you for your participation in helping this channel grow and be a part of my life and supporting me and walking with me through this journey. Yesterday I received a message on the channel from a subscriber, and I know some of you don't think I should necessarily put that much time into the negativity when it does pop up, but some of the stuff does need to be pointed out. The gentleman left a comment as if he's some kind of important person in the filtration world, and basically says that he feels like when I'm cutting open oil filters and I'm analyzing just what I see at the first glance, that it's pointless, it's comical, it's worth laughing about, and that what engineers do in their morning meetings when they see videos and stuff like mine is they laugh about it. I find that ironic because a lot of the engineers from different manufacturing in general in the automotive industry reach out to me and say they appreciate my videos. They love the fact that I show what works and what doesn't work when they don't get to see that on their end, testing things in a lab, on an engine stand. Something with 50 miles or a couple hundred miles on it, or maybe just a couple thousand miles. They don't get to see what's going on at 40,000 miles when something's acting up. And they tell me that they heavily rely on a lot of information from people like me that like to dig and dive into and delve into things that that they may not get to see. I don't know how many engineers from manufacturing in general, from the facilities themselves, say we're not allowed to talk to guys like you who experience things in the real world, so we really appreciate what you do when you put these things out, or else we would never know what's going on, or we wouldn't have the input from people like you if you didn't do what you do. So keep doing it. It helps us. This gentleman left a comment on the channel, which I'll flash it up here, basically saying that engineers laugh at the videos of some of us dissecting used oil filters, that they don't do anything, they serve no purpose, and they don't show anything at all. Well, I beg to differ. The first sign of something that's going on without spending $30 to $40 plus on expensive oil analysis testing is a visual inspection. From the beginning of time in any part of the field, no matter where you're at, whether it's an electronic type field, an automotive, mechanical, diesel, gasoline type field, to hydraulics, conveyors, anything, always starts with a visual inspection. When you get the concern or somebody asks you to do something, you always walk around, check out the product, look and see, do I see anything right off the bat that's out of the ordinary? Am I seeing any safety concerns here? Am I seeing anything that's just showing its face that doesn't quite look right, that when I do get into the analysis of this product will confirm exactly what I'm seeing? It's the most basic principle, staple in anything that you do in life in general. When a detective walks up to a crime scene and there's been a major incident that happened, they don't just dive right into the crime scene and start going through it without, okay, let's look around, look for anything suspicious, see where everything's laid out, see where there could have been some trouble or some shell casings or some blood or whatever it may be. And then they slowly dive into the situation and they try to put it together to figure out what happened. Well, I had a subscriber send me an oil filter. He's been running 15,000 mile oil change intervals with wicks, filters, mainly mobile extended performance, and he wanted a visual. I like your videos. I like how you break things down. I like how you do a quick, thorough look through what's going on with the oil. What does it smell like? Is the filter holding up? Is it breaking down? Does it look like there's any metal particles that you can see with the naked eye at first that I need to be severely concerned with before I get this oil analysis back? Maybe your visual inspection of what you're seeing, what you're smelling, sludge buildup, whatever it may be, may change my process now before the oil analysis comes back, so I can prepare for not damaging something further, or maybe I need to stop doing what I'm doing in the meantime. The subscriber for this particular video, in which I cut open this filter and did a quick analysis on what I'm looking at, what I'm seeing. I'm not seeing any filter breakdown. It looked like a great quality filter. It looked like it was holding up very, very well. Didn't look like there was any sludge. A little bit of smell of fuel, but not bad. I didn't see any metal or anything in it that was of concern. And they still sent off the oil analysis to Blackstone Labs, which they popped up in the comments section and said an oil analysis is underway anyway. So a lot of the people that commented in that video didn't take the time to look through and see if the person had sent me the filter, had piped up and said something in the comment section, which they were more than willing to do, and they did. They also said they appreciate the work that I do, like many of you do here, and I'm just trying to give you what you're asking for. First of all, the majority of the success of this channel is because of those of you out there watching. Those of you out there that are consistently committing to my content every single day. Wouldn't it be a slap in the face if you asked me to do something and you've been supporting me all the time, and you've never really asked me to do something and I didn't do it? I feel like we are in this together. I probably should, especially to people that have been here for a while or contribute to this channel, do what they ask me to do within reason, if I have time. And I try that. I try to do that. I try to keep everybody happy the best that I can. When people like this show up, and if indeed he is factual with his statements on being in the field for 26 years as some kind of filtration engineer, and he indeed is being honest about how these filtration engineers like to sit around the table and laugh at people like me and what I do every morning, I have a message for you guys. In a society today where everything's as hard as it is, when people are having as difficult times as they are, where in your hearts or your minds do you feel like what you're doing every single day is constructive if what you want to do is sit down and laugh at people out here in the field that are doing the work that you wouldn't do, that are doing the work that you probably don't know how to do, that are doing the work that you may not get to see every single day if it wasn't for people like me, that are doing the work you'll never experience going to your grave because of the type of job that you're in that has you in closed quarters with blinders on, and you never get to see outside those blinders. Maybe there's something that I can bring to the table that you may not see. I found a company that does vest interest in me, that does actually appreciate my commentary, that does appreciate my technical side of looking at things and how I approach things. That would be Marvel Mystery Oil. I indeed am part of the team now. I invest in them, they invest in me, and it's a company that doesn't sit down and laugh at people. It's a company that doesn't make a mockery of people. It's a company that actually thinks it's a great idea to listen to what the consumer wants and to rely on people like me that are in the field every day, that are taking this stuff apart, that are looking at things, that are giving something from a technical standpoint that they may not see, to gather as much information as they possibly can gather to make the product that much better. Yes, to sit around and laugh because you think your knowledge is the only knowledge and it's more superior than anybody else out there, shows a lot about a company. And I wish I knew who this filtration engineer worked for, because if I did, I would never buy one of their products again. We have to do better. We have to do better. And if anybody does come up with information on who this guy may work for, please let me know. I'll never pick up another product from the company again that thinks something that we do and we take our time to help people through tough times and try to help them keep up on their maintenance to keep money in their pocket, keep their vehicle running a very, very long time. If I find out who the gentleman worked for, I would not invest my time in his product or his company, because I don't believe in laughing at people that are trying to do a job to help other people, to help their life be more copacetic, maybe you could say, to be more rational, to be more maintenance friendly, to be more whatever it may be that makes that person's life that much easier by me doing the work that I do and others like me doing the work that we do. It just goes to show what may be going on out there that people think is a joke that we don't get to see, and it's pretty sad. Other than that, I hope you guys have a beautiful Mother's Day, and enjoy your time with your wives, your children's mothers. Let your children enjoy their time with their mom, and just make it a joyful, pleasing day. Thank you. Be blessed.